Have you ever seen something on your computer screen? A funny picture, an important recipe, or a confirmation number and wished you could just grab it and save it forever? You try to write it down, but it's too slow. You take a picture of your screen with your phone, but it looks blurry and weird. It's frustrating. But what if I told you there's a secret built-in button on your computer that lets you capture your screen perfectly every single time? This magic trick is called a screenshot. A screenshot is simply a picture of your computer screen. It's like having a camera inside your computer that can instantly save exactly what you're looking at. It's one of the most useful skills you can learn, and today I'm going to show you the easiest ways to do it, whether you're using a Windows PC, an Apple Mac, or a Chromebook. We're not going to cover any confusing or rare tricks. We're only focusing on the simple, built-in methods that work for everyone, every time. By the end of this video, you will be a screenshot pro. Let's start with the most common type of computer, the Windows PC. There are a few super simple ways to do this, and we'll start with the absolute easiest one that saves a picture for you automatically. This first method instantly saves a picture of your entire screen. First, you need to find two keys on your keyboard. Look for the Windows key, which is usually in the bottom left corner and has a logo with 4 squares on it. The second key is the print screen key. This one is usually in the top right section of your keyboard and might be labeled with the words print screen, or sometimes it's shortened to something like PERT scene. Once you've found them, the next step is simple. Press and hold the Windows key, and while you're holding it, just tap the print screen key once. You don't need to hold them for a long time. Just a quick press is all it takes to capture the image. You'll know it worked because your screen will briefly dim or flash for a split second. This little flash is your computer's way of saying, "Got it! I took the picture and saved it for you." It's a helpful confirmation, so you know the screenshot was successful. Now, where did the picture go? To find your saved screenshot, look for the yellow folder icon on your taskbar at the bottom of the screen. Clicking this opens a window called File Explorer. On the left side of that window, click on the folder named Pictures. Inside the Pictures folder, you'll find another folder called Screenshots. Your new picture is saved right in there with a file name that includes the date and time it was taken. Now let's talk about a different method that's incredibly useful when you want to paste a screenshot directly into an email, a chat message, or a document. This method uses something called the Clipboard. When you press only the print screen key by itself, your computer takes a picture of the whole screen, but it doesn't save it as a file right away. Instead, it copies the image to an invisible holding place called the clipboard. Think of the clipboard like your hand temporarily holding something you just picked up before you put it down somewhere else. It's a temporary storage spot for things you copy. So, to use this method, just find the key labeled print screen and press it once. That's it. You won't see a flash or any other sign that something happened, but don't worry, the picture of your screen has been copied to that invisible clipboard. Now you need a place to put your screenshot. A simple program like Paint, which comes with every Windows computer, is perfect for this. Whoa! To open it, click the Start menu button in the corner of your screen and just start typing the word Paint. The Paint app will appear in the list. Click on it to open it up. Once you have a blank white canvas open in Paint, it's time to paste your screenshot. On your keyboard, press and hold the key labeled Control, which is often shortened to CTRL, and then press the letter V. Your screenshot will magically appear inside the Paint window. This combination of the Control key and the V key is the universal command for paste on Windows. Now that your screenshot is in Paint, you can save it as a file. In the top left corner of the Paint window, click on the word File, then move your mouse down and click on Save As. A new window will pop up, allowing you to type a name for your picture. Choose where you want to save it, like your desktop or pictures folder, and then click the Save button. What if you only want a picture of one specific window you're working in, and not your entire messy desktop with all its icons and other open programs? There's a special shortcut just for that. This is perfect for sharing just an error message or a single application without showing everything else on your screen. First, click anywhere on the window you want to capture. This tells your computer that this is the active window. Then, on your keyboard, press and hold the key labeled Alt, and while holding it, tap the print screen key. Just like the previous method, this doesn't save a file directly. Instead, it copies a picture of only that one active window to your clipboard. Since the image is on your clipboard, you'll need to paste it somewhere to see it and save it. Just like before, you can open the Paint program, press the Control key and the V key together to paste the image of your single window, and then go to File and Save As to save it as a picture file on your computer. Now for what might be the most powerful and flexible way to take a screenshot on a modern Windows computer. This method lets you draw a box around exactly what you want to capture, whether it's a single sentence, a photo, or a small part of a web page. The keyboard shortcut for this is to press the Windows key, the Shift key, and the S key all at the same time. To do this, press and hold the Windows key, then also press and hold the Shift key, and finally tap the letter S. Your whole screen will dim slightly, and a small menu will appear at the very top. At the same time, your mouse cursor will change from an arrow into a crosshair, which looks like a plus sign. This crosshair is your selection tool. Click and hold your left mouse button where you want to start your selection, then drag your mouse to draw a box around the part of the screen you want to capture. As you drag, the area inside the box will light up. When you have everything you want inside the box, just let go of the mouse button. As soon as you release the mouse button, the selected area is instantly copied to your clipboard. Ho ho ho! You can then paste it anywhere you like by pressing the Control key and the V key. Also, a small notification box will pop up in the bottom right corner of your screen for a few seconds. If you click on this box, it'll open your screenshot in an editor where you can draw on it with a pen, highlight things, or save it directly as a file. Now, let's switch gears and talk about how to take screenshots on an Apple Mac computer. Mac has its own set of simple and powerful keyboard shortcuts. To capture your entire Mac screen, the main shortcut to remember is to press the Shift key, the Command key, and the number 3 key all at once. First, find the necessary keys. The Shift key is standard. The Command key is the special Mac key right next to the spacebar, and it has a symbol that looks like a loop square. Horror! You'll press these 2 keys along with the number 3's key at the top of your keyboard. Press and hold the Shift and Command keys and then tap the 3's key. Your Mac will make a camera shutter sound, and you'll see a small preview of your screenshot called a thumbnail pop up in the bottom right corner of your screen. This little thumbnail is very handy. You can click on it to immediately open an editor where you can crop the image, draw arrows, add text, or make other changes. If you don't want to edit it, just ignore the thumbnail. After a few seconds, it will disappear on its own. So where does the screenshot go? No! If you do nothing and just let the thumbnail disappear, your Mac automatically saves the screenshot file directly onto your desktop. You'll see a new file appear there named Screenshot, followed by the date and time it was taken. It's very convenient because it's always easy to find. But what if you don't need a picture of your whole screen? Just like on Windows, there's an easy way to select just a specific area. For this, the shortcut is to press the Shift key, the Command key, and the number 4 key. This is one of the most commonly used shortcuts on a Mac. Press and hold, Shift and Command, then tap the 4 key. Instead of taking a picture right away, your mouse cursor would change from an arrow into a crosshair. Plus, how? This crosshair also has little numbers next to it that show the dimensions of the box you're about to draw. Now, click and hold your mouse button at one corner of the area you want to capture. Drag the crosshair across the screen to draw a box over the exact portion you need. When you've selected everything you want, just release the mouse button. You'll hear the camera shutter sound, and the screenshot of just that selected area will be saved to your desktop. Macs also have a clever trick for capturing a single window or a menu perfectly without having to carefully draw a box around it. This builds on the last shortcut. First, press the Shift key, the Command key, and the number 4 key together to turn your cursor into a crosshair. Now, here's the trick. Don't click and drag. Instead, tap the spacebar once. The crosshair will instantly change into a little camera icon. It's wah! As you move this camera icon around your screen, you'll see that entire windows, menus, or even the dock will light up with a blue highlight. Move the camera over the window you want to capture until it's highlighted in blue, and then just click your mouse once. Your Mac will take a perfect screenshot of just that window, including a nice little drop shadow around it, and save it to your desktop. Here's the best trick for Mac users that makes the whole system incredibly flexible. What if you want to copy any of these screenshots to your clipboard to paste into an email or message instead of saving a file to your desktop? The secret is the Control key. The rule is simple. Just add the Control key to any of the screenshot shortcuts you've already learned. This changes the destination of the screenshot from a file to the clipboard. It's a universal modifier that gives you complete control. For example, pressing the Shift key, the Command key, and the number 3 key saves a picture of the whole screen. But if you press the Control key, the Shift key, the Command key, and the number 3 key all together, it copies the whole screen to your clipboard instead. No file is saved on your desktop. Similarly, pressing the Shift key, the Command key, and the number 4 key lets you select an area to save as a file. But if you press the Control key, the Shift key, the Command key, and the number 4 key, it lets you select an area and copies it directly to your clipboard. After copying, you can use the standard Mac paste command, which is pressing the Command key and the V key to paste your screenshot anywhere you need it. Next up are Chromebooks, which are very popular, especially in schools. Chromebooks have their own unique keyboard layout, so taking a screenshot works a little differently, but it's just as simple once you know the right key. Chromebook keyboards don't have a print screen key. Instead, they have a special key called the Show Windows key. It's usually located in the top row of keys, where the F keys would be on a traditional keyboard. The key has an icon that looks like a rectangle with 2 vertical lines on its right side. This is the main key you'll use for screenshots. To take a screenshot of your entire screen on a Chromebook, you need to press 2 keys together. Find the Control key in the bottom left corner, and find that Show Windows key in the top row. Press and hold the Control key, and then tap the Show Windows key. That's all there is to it. A notification will pop up in the corner of your screen showing you a preview of the screenshot and confirming that it has been saved. If you only want to capture a part of your screen, Chromebook has a shortcut for that too. This time, you'll add the Shift key into the mix. The combination is to press the Shift key, the Control key, and the Show Windows key all at the same time. Press all 3 of those keys at the same time. Your screen will dim and your cursor will turn into a crosshair, just like on the other computers. Now, you can click and drag a box around the specific area you want to capture. When you let go of the mouse button, the screenshot of your selection is taken and saved. This is the most important part for Chromebook users, finding where your screenshots are saved. Unlike on a Mac where they go to the desktop or Windows where they go to a special folder, on a Chromebook, all screenshots are automatically saved to your Downloads folder. To find your saved pictures, first click the Launcher button. This is the button that looks like a circle in the very bottom left corner of your screen. This will open up your list of apps. From the app list, find and click on the Files app. It usually has a blue folder icon. When the Files app opens, look at the list of folders on the left side. Click on Downloads. All of your screenshots, both full screen and partial, will be waiting for you in this folder. Chromebooks also have a handy feature for quick access to your recent screenshots. On your taskbar at the bottom of the screen, which is called the shelf, there's a little area that holds recent files called the tote. Your newest screenshots will appear here, so you can just click on them to open or drag them into an assignment or email without having to dig through the Files app. As a quick bonus, let's cover how to take a screenshot on the most common phone, the iPhone. It's a skill everyone should have, and it's incredibly simple. On most modern iPhones that don't have a round home button at the bottom, the method is always the same. You need to press two buttons at the exact same time. On the right side of the phone is the sides button, the one you use to wake it up. On the left side are the volume buttons. You want to press the side button and the volume up button simultaneously, then quickly release them. You will see the screen flash white and hear a camera shutter sound. A small thumbnail preview of the screenshot will appear in the bottom left corner of your screen. The screenshot is automatically saved to your main Photos app, where you can find it in your library or in the Screenshots album. Oh, here's a tip to solve a common annoyance. Have you noticed that sometimes when you take a screenshot on your iPhone, the preview takes over your whole screen, forcing you to deal with it before you can do anything else? If you'd rather just see the small, out-of-the-way thumbnail in the corner, you can easily change this setting. Go to your iPhone Settings app. In Settings, scroll down and tap on General. On the next screen, find and tap on Screen Capture. In here, you'll see a switch labeled Full Screen Previews. If this is on, turn it off. Now, your screenshots will always show as a small thumbnail, just like they used to. And that's it. You now know the simplest, most essential ways to capture your screen on any major computer. You've learned a true superpower for your computer. You can now save anything you see, share it with friends, keep important records, or prove you've finished your work. No more blurry phone pictures of your monitor. Let's do a quick recap. For a Windows PC, the easiest way to save a full screen image is by pressing the Windows key and the print screen key. To select just a part of the screen, use the Windows key, the Shift key, and the S key. For an Apple Mac, it's the Shift key, the Command key, and the number 3 key for the whole screen, and the Shift key, the Command key, and the number 4 key to select an area. And for a Chromebook, it's the Control key and the Show Windows key for a full screenshot. The best way to make sure you remember these new skills is to practice them right now. Go ahead and pause this video and take a screenshot of my face. Then, go find the file on your computer. Once you see it saved in the right folder, you'll know you've got it down. Thanks for watching and happy screenshotting.